What's up? It's William from Rocket Zero and welcome to another pixel art tutorial. In this video, we're going to be building Marowak that I got from candypatterns.com, description down below. So what do we need for Pokemon number 105 on the Pokédex? Well, we're going to need some black wool, white, light gray wool, brown wool, sand, and then a couple blocks of our yellow wool. So we're going to line up and we're going to begin with 2 blocks of our black wool. So 1, 2, is this too close? Hopefully not. Okay, so after those 2 blocks, then we're going to place a white and then a light gray. Then on the right, we're going to go up by 2 black wools. And on this side, we're going to place 1 black wool. Then we're going to grab our brown wool and we're going to do a row right here. And 2 blocks on top of this black wool. Now, on the left side of this brown wool, we're going to place 5 black wool. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then here, we're going to do a shape that involves placing 3 black wools, basically like an L. A really short L. And then we're going to place a brown, a black, then 1 sand, and 2 black wools. Then we're going to place 2 yellow wools and 3 sand blocks. And then we are going to grab our black wool and we're going to place 1 block on this side. Then we're going to grab our yellow and we're going to place 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks of our yellow wool. Then on top of the yellow here, we're going to place a brown, a sand, and then 2 black wool. So that was a lot basically just thrown around there. It looks like it makes no sense, but it will in a second. This is just the most complicated part of Marowak. So just make sure you guys have this and then we'll move on to the next step. The next step is going to involve placing 4 black wools next to the sand. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So once again, 4 black wools next to the second layer of sand that we got going on here. And then we're going to place a black and a brown in this little corner. Now we're going to grab our black wool and we're going to go to the right of the pixel art, and starting right here, we're going to place 3 black wools. So 1, 2, 3, and then 1 black wool to the right. On top of these 2 black wools, we're going to place 2 brown wools. So 1, 2, and a black wool on the right, and a black wool on the left. And then we're going to place 4 black wools on top. And now we're going to switch back to our brown wool and we're going to start filling it in. We usually do this in the last part, but since this is a pretty small guy, there's no need for that. So we're going to fill it in as we build it. So now that you guys have this, make sure that it looks like this. And then we need to do another row of brown. And then right here, we're going to place a black wool. Now let's do a row of brown, just 2 more blocks to finish that row. And then we're going to place 1 brown on top of the black, almost couldn't talk for a second, and then 2 blocks of black wool to the right of the brown wool. Now we're going to place a brown wool, and then on top of the brown, a white, and we're going to do another short little L with our 3 blocks of black wool. Now we're going to grab our brown, and we're going to place 1, 2, and then 2 black wools on the right, and 3 black wools on the top. Now let's place 2 more brown wools right here. Now we're going to go down to the sand block and we're going to place 2 black wools. So 1, 2. And then 2 brown to finish that row. On top of those 2 browns, we're going to place 2 black wools. So 1, 2, 2 brown. Just like that. So pause it if you guys need to. This is what we should have so far. Now starting right here, we're going to go up by 4 blocks. So 1, oops, we need our black wool for that. We're going to go up by 4 black wool. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we're going to place a black wool here next to the brown, and then a brown below the last black wool that we place. And that's going to be his little hand. Then we're going to do the one that holds the bone on this side. Awesome. So now what we're going to do is that we're going to grab our black and we're going to place one block right here. Now we're going to grab our light gray wool. We're going to place 2 blocks just like that. Then we're going to place a black wool. And then on top of this black, we're going to place 1 gray wool. And then a white. Then 2 black wools to the right of that. And 2 black wools on the top. Then we're going to place 2 white wools here. And then next to the white wool on the top here, we're going to place 2 black wools. Then a light gray wool. And then on the top of the light gray wool, we're going to start the row of 4 black wools. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to go up here. Then next to it, we're going to place 2 white wools and then a black below that. So this is what we have built so far for the little tub section of our Marowak. We're now doing the outline, and then we're going to go in and fill it in with all the detail. That's very important. Alright, so now we're going to make a short little T with 4 blocks. So we're going to try to make a T by placing 3 blocks on the top, 1 down here, and then a light gray wool. So there we go. Make sure that you have this little thing on the top that looks like a really short T. Then next to this light gray wool, we're going to place 3 black wools going down. So 1, 2, 3. And then below that, 1 light gray wool. Then we're going to place a light gray wool right here. And then starting next to the 3 black wools up here, we're going to place 5 light gray wools going straight down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're going to place a light gray wool here, basically making like a cross. And then a gray wool in this corner. This is going to be the bone that he has holding, that he uses to beat people with. And then 2 black wools here. And 2 black wools on the side. Then right below this 5 blocks of light gray wool, we're going to place another 5 blocks of our black wool. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just like that. Then we're going to place a white wool below the light gray wool here. And then 2 light gray wools. Then right below this 5 black wools, we're going to place 1 gray wool, 1 white, and 1 light gray wool again. And then below it, 1 black wool. And we're pretty much done with like the outline just for his face. We still got to do like the hand and the other end of the bone. But you can almost get an impression of what the Pokemon's going to look like at this point. You can pretty much tell who he is. Okay, so now we're going to place 2 light gray wools right here, and 1 black wool next to it. Okay, so now let's go back to the top here. We're going to place 2 black wools in this corner. Below those 2 black wools that we just placed, we're going to place 1 gray wool and 2 light gray wools. And then on this side, we're going to place 3 black wools and then 1 more black wool. So basically like a backward cell, if that makes any sense. And then we're going to place 1 black wool here. And we're going to make a square with our brown wool. So 4 blocks of our brown wool making a square. And then we're going to place 2 brown wools here. And then we're going to grab our black wool and replace 2 blocks here, 2 blocks here, and now let's take a little break because I feel like we've done a lot and it's been kind of quickly. So this is what we have so far for Marowak number 105 on the Pokédex. We only have to do the bone and the face and we'll be out of here in no time. This is actually kind of a short tutorial. I'm having a lot of fun with it. So let's continue, but first make sure that your Marowak and Marowak look the same, so this would be a great stopping point. Alright, so now let's continue by placing 3 black wolves here. 1, 2, 3. And we're going to place 3 light gray wolves. 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2. And in this little corner here, we're going to place 1 gray wool and then 3 black wolves to the left of it. Now below these 3 black wolves, we're going to place 1 light gray wool, 1 white, and then 2 black wolves. Then below this black wool, we're going to place 1 white, 1 light gray. Then we're going to place 2 black wolves to the side and 2 black wolves on the bottom, just like that. And now we can do a row of white going straight up. Now we're going to place 2 black wolves here. Then we're going to grab our white and we're going to place 1, 2. Then 1, 2. Basically making a square, and then we can grab 2 black wolves on the side and 1 here. And there we go, that's going to be the bone that he holds. Now we're left for the most important thing, the last bits of detail to the face of Marowak. This Pokemon's really cool, and actually I just finally recently caught him on Pokemon Go. It took me forever, I couldn't find him, and he's like, all my friends had him and I didn't, so finally got one. I'm pretty happy about that. So now back to this. We're gonna grab our our gray wool, and we're gonna place 1 block here, and then a light gray wool, and then a white. So make sure you have this row just like that. Then starting here, we're gonna place light gray, gray. And then we're gonna do a row of light gray, just like that. And then here, we're gonna place 4 blocks, making a square of light gray wool. And we're gonna place 1 in this corner and 1 in this corner. So make sure you guys have this for the face of Marowak. Okay, so now we're gonna give him an eye, and for that, he needs an eyebrow first. So let's work on the eyebrow, and then we'll work our way downwards towards the eye. So we're gonna place 1 gray wool, and then a black wool on the top, and a gray wool next to it. Then for his eyeball itself, we're gonna place 2 white wools, a brown wool, and then on top of this brown, we're gonna place 1 black. Then we're gonna grab our gray wool and we're gonna place 2 blocks, just like that. And there we go. Make sure you guys have this, and then all that we have left to do is just to fill it in with some white wool. So let's do that right now, and then we'll take 1 little break afterwards, and then that's it for the video. We would have finished building our Marowak. Still have to do Marowak, is that his name? So yeah, only gotta fill it in with some white wool and we'll be done. It's a really cool Pokemon. Okay, so that's it, guys. We have finished building Marowak number 105 on the Pokédex. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, please make sure to hit that like button for us. Subscribe if you haven't, so you can stay up to date with all our newest videos. And as always, tell your friends about us, share this video, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.